Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your always great support. I usually don't take it for granted. By supporting me in this video, ensure you like the video. I have realized that sometimes you bump into the video, you watch, and you forget liking the video. By supporting me, like the video. Thank you so much for that like. Ladies and gentlemen, things are still getting messy, as Didmus Baraza is directly hitting Rigathi Gachagua. And remember, the message is coming out to give Rigathi Gachagua. I want to say this is literally a message that is coming from William Ruto. Remember, Didmus Baraza was elected under UDA ticket. And so they usually have their meetings. And when William Ruto went to Bungoma, remember Didmus Baraza is among those members of parliament who are coming from Bungoma. But Didmus Baraza is a member of parliament of Kimilili constituency. And so the message of Didmus Baraza telling Rigathi Gachagua that if you feel that you can be the deputy president of one region, then you must resign, go to seek any elective seat, because it seems like the seat of deputy president is a burden to you.
Kama umepatiwa nafasi kama hili ya naibu wa rais, wewe sio naibu wa rais wa jimbo, wewe sio naibu wa rais wa region moja, wewe sio naibu ya rais ya kabila moja, wewe ni naibu wa rais wa makabila yote ya Kenya. And I want to ask our deputy president respectively, if he is not fit to be the deputy president, he can retire. He can go to run for governor of NYERI. He can go to run for an MP for Madira. He can go to serve as a village admin for a village in NYERI County. We have to call him to order. Kama ati ndio mupate maendeleo kulingana na hesabu ya Rigathi Gachagua, ati ndio mukue na maendeleo ya serikali, ati mpaka mukue na watu wengi. Kama yeye anaamini katika maneno ya one man, one vote, mimi leo naambia waziri Nakumicha, hiyo vitu yako ya family planning usijaribu kuleta hapa Bungoma. Peleka maeneo mengine, hatuwezi kubali kuleta hapa Bungoma hapa. Mambo ya kutudanganya ati tufanye family planning, alafu kwa mkono mwingine unasema ati one man, one vote. Kuanzia siku ya leo watu wa hapa Bungoma, kama uko na bibi moja au bibi tatu, mambo ya family planning sasa ondoa. Kama hiyo ndio njia ya kupata maendeleo kwenda kule mbele. Sivyo namna hiyo. Kwa sababu huyu naibu ya rais mwenyewe ambaye analia, ambaye ameanza kampeni ya mapema ya kutoheshimu rais wa nchi William Samoei Ruto, karibu serikali yote amechukua. So bwana Rigathi Gachagua, kama unataka sisi tujipange na kuzaa watoto wengi, my friend, kama kuna watu wanajua kuzaana ni watu ya Bungoma na watu ya Kakamega. Kuanzia leo, kama hiyo ndio maneno ambayo wanasema, kama huko hapa tafuta bibi tatu. Mimi ndio mtaniruhusu nikuwe na moja peke yake, kwa sababu mpaka nikuwe na pesa nyingine pia ya kuwasaidia kusonga mbele. Siko namna hiyo. Si mimi ndio mjumbe ya Kimilili. Si mimi ndio mnataka nikuwe governor ya.
As if that is not the case, Kenyans, I've realized something that William Ruto is currently doing. He doesn't want to pass a message directly to Rigathi Gachagua. So whatever he is currently doing, he is using these members of parliament under UDA party to pass the message. And especially those who are allied to him, so that Rigathi Gachagua can understand his message. Sometimes in politics, when you want to confront your counterpart, there are several ways you can confront your counterpart. At the same time, remember, Rigathi Gachagua is the deputy president, William Ruto is the president. And so to come out to face each other directly, it will show a bad reputation among them. So whatever they're currently doing is that Rigathi Gachagua is also having his close allies, people like Mutahi Kahiga, who will say, kama mbaya ni mbaya. On this side, Didmus Baraza will come out to say as a close ally to William Ruto that if Rigathi Gachagua is feeling like he is the deputy president of one region, let him retire or let him resign go and seek elective seat in NYERI. Let him become the governor of NYERI. Because you cannot be part and parcel of William Ruto's government as the deputy president, second in command, but you call yourself, someone who is busy uniting the mountain only. So that is the message that William Ruto is passing through these close allies of him. At the same time, something that I'm wondering, when William Ruto started his bid for presidency, one, he portrayed a picture of dynasty versus hustler. And so these dynasties, hao ndio walikuwa wanaharibu Kenya hii kibiashara, and they were exploiting Kenyans. That is according to William Ruto. And so when he started his bid, he generalized it as hustler movement, not as village hustler. In fact, William Ruto himself came out saying that these villages parties, he doesn't want them. They want the national party. And so for Rigathi Gachagua to come back to the perspective of now starting to mobilize the mountain, as he's claiming that politics is local, I think this is going to destroy Rigathi Gachagua himself. And I told you here very clear, William Ruto is not going to forgive Rigathi Gachagua, because Rigathi Gachagua has already ayani ameshakoroga kila kitu in the mountain, and already things are turning against William Ruto. Things are turning against William Ruto. And so the call for Rigathi Gachagua to resign, this will depend with the decision of who? Rigathi Gachagua. Because one thing that you must know, under this constitution of 2010, it is not easy for William Ruto to fire Rigathi Gachagua. It was the same thing that happened during the Jubilee government. It was not easy for William Ruto to be fired by Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Despite of clear indication of division in Jubilee Party, it was so difficult for... So the deputy president himself, Rigathi Gachagua, it is his decision whether to stay or resign. If he's going to stay, what are the repercussions and consequences? And if he's going to exit and resign, what is the repercussions and consequences? That they are either positive or negative. At the same time, William Ruto is already preparing someone to take over. He is already preparing someone to take over. And so by taking over, he must ensure that he frustrates Rigathi Gachagua mercilessly. For him to step down and say, no, I've surrendered, and now it is a movement that I'm going to portray in the mountain. Because some individuals are feeling like the unity of the mountain is a stress to William Ruto. And so because William Ruto does not want to tell Rigathi Gachagua face by face, he's using his close allies to destroy Rigathi Gachagua. If it is not Didmus Baraza, it is Oscar Sudi. If it is not Oscar Sudi, it is Farouk Bed. If it is not Farouk Bed, it is Kimani Ichung'wah, who is a close ally of William Ruto, but coming from the mountain. If it is not Kimani Ichung'wah, it is Anne Waiguru, a close ally of William Ruto in the mountain. So the truth of the matter here is that William Ruto is calculating, how can I get rid of Rigathi Gachagua as early as possible? Kama mbaya iharibike mapema ili tujue vile tunajipanga, kuliko inaharibika kama tuko ukingoni ya race. And that is whatever is happening, Kenyans. But though sometimes you can ask yourself, how is Rigathi Gachagua going to succeed? And already anapata mateke na mangumi huko. The only thing, he will continue to rally the mountain behind him, but still to be the deputy president. Because if he is going to resign, this is a big blow to him, because he will not be having a seat, influential seat, that will enable him to impact the mountain. At the same time, let me say he might decide to resign. I might be wrong or right. But this will depend with regard to Gachagua. Not William Ruto to come out and tell us that they are going to fire Rigathi Gachagua. But the only thing that William Ruto again can do is to impeach Rigathi Gachagua. But I don't think if he can be impeached. Because one thing that will come out from the mountain, you are impeaching our own. So it will be so difficult. It will be so difficult. And the only option is to leave Rigathi Gachagua to do his thing. Because it is a notorious thing that, for example, look at in terms of counties. If we are having a governor, we are having a deputy governor. You find that these people are fighting. The same to president and deputy president. I don't know how the mechanisms can be stipulated to ensure that these people are not going to fight. So that is the message of Didmus Baraza. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye-bye till we meet in another video.